And I don't understand what the Chief Minister is doing, because when a fashion show was held in Gulmarg, Omar Abdullah ordered an inquiry. But when a sacred Hindu shrine has been repeatedly disrespected, and when alcohol and non-vegetarian food, which is banned in that area near Mata VAISHNO Devi shrine, is being served, and there are these late-night parties which this influencer organizes at Mata VAISHNO Devi shrine, they'd say, what's the big deal? Why can't Hindus be a bit more tolerant about this? He's only an influencer. Manvi Taneja, Vivek Srivastav, Samir Soni. I want to first bring in Dushyant Sridhar. Dushyant. Now, he knew. And he knew it was not allowed. They knew it was not allowed. And it's a big deal. A feeling is that the rules don't apply to them. And anyone who tells them not to have booze, alcohol, or whatever else they were consuming are backward. Dushyant, I want your take on this.
Namaskaram Arnab, and namaskaram to all my fellow panelists. Adi Shankaracharya remains one of the towering personalities in Sanatana Dharma. While he pays his salutations to the mother, he says, Astam Tavadiyam Prasuti Samaye Durbara Shulavyatha. Oh mother, you take so much of pain to deliver me. He pays this as his tribute to any mother, the mother who delivers us. And when he speaks about Jagannmata, he says, Taniyam Sampamsum Tavacharana Panke Ruhabhavam, describing her beauty, the Vatsalyam that she has. And one such shrine that celebrates motherhood and mother is VAISHNO Devi. And crores of pilgrims travel to this particular place. And whoever be it, I don't understand what is this social media influencer. Whoever gets influenced, I think they need to get themselves checked. But keeping these remarks aside, when a person goes to a spiritual place, they need to adhere to the rules of that place.
Yeah.
It could be a mosque, it could be a church, it could be a temple. And when you knowingly commit it, it is a crime. And when you have the audacity to commit the crime, you should have the audacity to face the consequences of the crime. You shouldn't go hiding. And I did like one of the opening remarks that you made, Arnab. You did say that there is a generation that has lost a certain set of values. I'm nobody to comment on somebody's drinking or eating habits because it's their choice. But when you go to a place of worship, somewhere in the vicinity, and if there are rules, follow. And if you don't follow, it simply means you've taken the religion for granted and its values for granted. So my only worry is, Arnab, such influencers, how many millions of youngsters are going to get influenced by such people? I don't know who this Orry is, but just a few pictures and I don't want to characterize any person. That's wrong of me. But I don't know what his profession is. But if his profession is to influence youngsters to disobey rules, I'm very sorry. This is not the generation that we would like to live.
His profession is to hang around with rich and powerful people and post videos with them and show that influence by saying, I don't give a damn about Hindu sentiments. And because, I can't hear you, Vivek, because he has rich and powerful people as his support base, he possibly thinks he can get away with it. But we've got to tell him together that he's not going to get away with it. That's the only message we need to send to them. Yes, Vivek, what's your problem?
No. What I'm trying to say is that we still haven't heard from Orry. We have not taken.
There's nothing to hear.
Nobody knows.
You can't have a booze party at VAISHNO Devi.
You know, at least somebody needs to talk to him. No?
There's nothing to talk about. He needs to come. He needs to be arrested for this. Yeah, anyone else did this, they would be arrested.
At least we need to listen to his side of the story.
What is there to listen? I'll open the phone lines.
Yes.
Okay, I'll open the phone lines. Samir Soni, where do you stand on this? Samir, this dirty influencer narrative is going on. RANVEER ALLAHABADIA, Samay, Raina, APPORVA, MAKHIJHA. Dirty jokes, dirty conversations, and now booze parties and booze parties near VAISHNO Devi, and you'll make reels of booze parties and put it out.
You are trying to advocate.
That's what you want to do.
Social media, which is wrong.
Samir Soni, please, well-known actor and director.
Vivek,
Samir.
Can you just relax? Yeah, Arnab, on the surface, this looks like a very innocuous thing. That so what if he does that? But if you were to dig deeper, it is wrong at so many levels. I mean, it's wrong in the sense you're committing a crime. You're drinking where you're not supposed to drink. you're being insensitive to drink where you have things like VAISHNO Devi, where people, literally walk on the all fours for miles to go up. And it is so irresponsible, and you're gloating about it as if you've done something good, and then you call yourself an influencer. I mean, it's a reflection of the society we live in. At the cost of, hey, I get more likes, more view, you can talk rubbish if you want, the more absurd you are, the language you use, and you're considered cool. That is what worries me. I have a daughter who's 12 years old, and if she listens to all this, I mean, what's happening to our culture, to us? Really, we as a generation, I feel, have failed. We have failed to stop these people and say, look, it's not cool to be using abusive language. It is not cool to be cracking these jokes. It's not cool. And yeah, that's what I think. It's appalling. In a word, it's really appalling.
Yeah, and we are opening calls on this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the latest case of a dirty influencer RANVEER ALLAHABADIA. Even more dirty influencer Samay, Raina. Dirty influencer APPORVA, MAKHIJHA. And disrespectful to Hindus.
Arnab, he's just paying a
disrespectful to Hindus. Influencer ORRY. Rahul Gandhi's best friend. This is enough, ladies and gentlemen. We need to put our foot down. Yes, Manvi.
Yeah, Arnab, see, he's just paying a price of being a celebrity. If you ask me, it's hotel management fault. First of all, why the bags were not scanned at the time
He's
of
a celebrity. That's why he was drinking at Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine, because he's a celebrity.
Glasses along with food, non-veg foods were provided in his room. How it is possible? Why do you have a selective approach that Orry is only responsible? The hotel management is equally
Everyone's responsible. I'm sorry.
We do have barricades. We do have barricades, scanners the minute we approach towards the Darbar. But why don't we have any barricades or scanners at when we approach Katra?
Absolutely.
Just like Gujarat and Bihar?
1 minute. Dushyant wanted to respond to that.
Arnab.
Dushyant.
Arnab, we all know it's not flattery that you are a celebrity. In case you go to Vaishno Devi, is it your mistake of ordering booze, which is liquor, or is it
Somebody
the
must have
hotel's
provided
problem
him.
of not
Somebody
finding
must
the
have
liquor
provided
that you
him
have?
non-veg.
When you are a celebrity,
he would have not carried non-veg from Jammu or somewhere else. Somebody must have given it to him.
Problem.
So hotel management somewhere down the line is responsible to provide him with non-veg. And what about the scanners? The scanner did not work properly, or they have just passed by. You cannot enter the hotel like this. The bags are scanned.
1 crore people visit the Vaishno Devi shrine every year. Hindus are 80% of this population. Orry should have known. And he knew.
Don't you?
He knew.
And Orry was not there in the room.
How do you know he knew? Maybe he did not
There
know.
are a couple of people.
Nobody has taken a statement. And anyway, don't use this as an excuse. Don't use this as an excuse for moral
Excuse
policing
for what?
And for trying to control the
I'm
social
doing
media
moral
and the
policing
YouTubers.
by saying don't drink at Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine.
Don't try to use Orry as an excuse.
I'm sorry,
control the social media
you
and
can't
the
have an
YouTubers.
alcohol party at Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine and then say, I'm a famous fellow, famous for doing nothing, but hanging around with B-grade Bollywood celebrities, so you can't touch me.
No, you are
Let alone alcohol or non-veg food, even onion and garlic is selectively used there.
No, this is how Nagpur happens.
If he wants to have booze, if alcohol is his priority, he can drink and do whatever he wants, but not at Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine.
Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe he did not.
It's not a mistake. It cannot be a mistake. He's an adult.
Entire cabal of the YouTubers and
Dushyant.
are bad.
Arnab, why did they first of all go to Vaishno Devi?
आप कामाख्या देवी गए हैं? Have you been to Kamakhya Devi?
Why did they go? Vaishno.
Do you know Chandi Devi? Do you know Kali Devi? Temples? Should I give you a list of 100+ temples of the goddess?
Should I open lines?
Non-vegetarian food is allowed and sacrifices are done? Are you aware of it, Mr. Shekhar? Or not? That is also a part of the Sanatan. That is also a part of the Hindu so-called culture. So don't try to just, yes, what he did was wrong. If he has taken a booze over there, that should not have been done. If he has done it knowingly, it should be condemned, no doubt. But don't try to use it as an excuse to say all influencers are bad. Moral policing should be done. हम decide
Well,
करेंगे कौन क्या
I'm
खाएगा,
sorry, but if you
ये
want
गलत
to, if you know, Vaishno Devi Shrine is not a party zone. It's not a picnic spot and not a party site. I'm sorry, you need to know your limits. I'd like to get in Samir Soni on this, ladies and gentlemen. Samir?
Yeah. You know, Arnab, I can't even believe someone's defending an act like this. We are not saying all social influences are bad, but we are calling out the people who are influencing people who are impressionable in the wrong way. It's not a matter of religion, it's a matter of sensibilities. I mean, whether if I am a celebrity and if I do a stupid thing, that's no excuse. What is wrong, regardless if I'm a celebrity or not.
No,
you just can't be a celebrity to take all the bouquets, and when the big bats come, you say, oh, I can't handle this.
No, he turned Vaishno Devi.
You know,
Samir.
I wonder,
Samir.
I really wonder if a similar thing had happened in middle. Sorry, go on.
No,
yeah, go on.
Yeah, he wanted to show his
I'm wondering,
power
you know, I
by
might
being
say
an
something,
influencer
Arnab, I might say
because
something
he has rich
controversial.
and powerful friends. He can land there in a helicopter or by whatever mode of transport. He's showing how influential he is, that he can go into a dry zone. There is a 2-kilometer area around Vaishno Devi, Mata Vaishno Devi track in Katra, which is a dry zone. Liquor is not legally available. Liquor is not legally sold. Liquor is not legally consumed. This man went and procured the liquor. He showed that he has the money to bring in liquor into the Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine area. He could have done this party anywhere in the country. He did it at Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine. And obviously, he must have put a feed out in the social media. He smuggled alcohol, purchased this elsewhere, broke security checks, brought it in, and deliberately he did the party at the Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine area. He deliberately did it. Of course he did it deliberately. There was deliberate intent.
I don't support him, but you are
There was deliberate intent. People like him deliberately do this because they have rich and powerful friends.
Said that the hotel management staff was also involved. So, I mean, you cannot just, and secondly, like, I mean, freedom of expression is over there.
Freedom of drinking alcohol at Vaishno Devi Shrine. This is all that these dirty influencers have to do now. A lot of logistical effort went into planning a booze party at Vaishno Devi Shrine.
No. I'm sorry.
Oh yes, everybody involved in this logistical effort, everybody who was there with him must be arrested.
It's Orry.
Manvi.
He's a celebrity. That's why we all are talking
What
about
celebrity?
it. Had it been
What
a
celebrity?
common man taking a booze
Any
there,
common man
nobody
drinking
would have
alcohol
spoken
would
it.
have been in jail by now.
See, you cannot keep a track.
This celebrity will hire lawyers.
Uske liye you need to have scanners, just like Gujarat and Bihar and dry states. You need to have it. Otherwise, you will not come to know ki kaun leke ja raha hai.
Madam, the 2-kilometer area around Mata Vaishno Devi track in Katra is a dry zone. Don't you know?
Then how come non-veg was served at...
That is it. The man who deliberately organized it there by spending money.
Not at all. The hotel management is at a fault.
Then find out who did it.
The
hotel management did it for someone. Dushyant is on the... It was deliberately done.
Yeah, I think the hotel management misguided him. The hotel management...
No.
Who is at fault? Orry or the hotel management?
Arnab,
But we are not discussing कि कौन लेके आया, किसने consume किया. We are discussing that, and we are also not discussing along with Orry. There are 6-7 other people. We are not talking about them, but only because, as I said, that he's a celebrity, everybody will focus on him only. Everybody's been.
I mean, these dirty celebrities with dirty comments, dirty language,
Why shouldn't we
dirty behavior, and now dirty intent.
Despite of having checkposts, despite of having scanners at the hotel also.
Samir Soni, please.
Or a public figure,
Samir, louder.
you have to stand up to your reputation.
on him just because
Samir.
he's a celebrity.
I said that if you call yourself a celebrity or a public figure, there is more responsibility on you. You have to behave yourself. Don't dismiss it. You can't have the cake and eat it too. All the more responsibility. If it was some random person, I probably wouldn't have cared, because he's not going to influence anybody else. But a person who probably has following of million people, and God only knows why, you've got to be careful. And I think it's fantastic we're talking, otherwise this thing will never come to the top, because some people are talking about religion in this. No, please let me finish. Please let me finish. There people are talking about religion and stuff. My question is, if a similar thing happened in Middle East, what would you say?
Yeah, good point. Good
what
point,
would you
Samay.
say?
I can't
Would you
hear
still say, oh, it's a mistake, it happened, you know, it's all right. What chap? He didn't know.
If it would have been a random person, we would have not been talking here and debating like this.
What do you
It's
mean
just
random
because he's a
person?
celebrity.
What do you mean random
Yes, so
person?
that's the point.
Can go and take alcohol and have non-veg there and
normal
nobody
citizens,
will
law-abiding
judge.
citizens are random.
Because
Law-abiding citizens are random, and dirty influencers are special.
Scanners, you have nothing to say.
What do you
about
mean
that.
random?
When I talk about scanners,
What do you
have
mean
nothing to
random?
Say about that.
Dushyant is on the debate. Dushyant.
Arnab, because he's the one who's influencing millions of people, the responsibility is on him. So he should have the audacity to face the questions and the agencies rather than hiding. If he had the audacity to do it, then face it.
You cannot make everyone
maybe
happy.
he will.
It's his
Maybe
own
he
life
will.
also. You cannot
Maybe
make
he's
he is
looking for
an
legal
influencer.
help.
He
I
can
don't
post
know.
anything
There's
what
a
he wants
trial by
to.
media
Louder.
going on. You
HSR
instigate the
Sharma is
majority
calling in
community
from
and
Chennai. I
then
have
you
three
just
callers
want to
lined up.
have society.
Mr. Sharma.
This is not
Mr.
Middle East.
Sharma, good evening.
This is a secular country.
Mr.
Good
Sharma,
evening.
can you hear me? What do you think, sir, in this case?
Yeah. Good evening, Arnab. I have 3 points.
Sir.
Number one, I'm shocked to see some of the panelists defending this gentleman. I don't know. It's insult to gentlemen to call this fellow gentleman. Number one. Number two, can he do a similar thing at somewhere in Mecca? The third one, if he is not at fault, why is he on the run? Will the panelists answer that?
Absolutely straightforward question. The answer is, would he do something like this at Mecca? And would Vivek Srivastava take the same position then?
very
Kumar
clearly,
from
very
Bengaluru.
clearly,
Kumar from Bengaluru. Kumar, how are you? Kumar, what do you think?
Fine, thanks, Arnab.
Yes.
I run a school, and what Mr. Sridhar and Mr. Soni have said, they have made very good points.
Yes.
Mr. Srivastava,
Just wait a
you
minute.
bring-
Let Kumar from Bengaluru speak. Just 1 minute. He's saying something to Dushyant. Yeah, go ahead. What were you saying about
No,
Dushyant?
both Mr. Dushyant and Mr. Soni made very good points.
Yes.
The only couple of things that I would add is this: you call Mr. Srivastava, he should be sent to China to learn manners, because he should be taught manners.
With you on that, man. With you on that.
Yeah, the lady, when she says the hotel management should be held accountable. If, let's say, he had done this in Dubai, would you say the emir should not have given him visa? Is that what you're saying, ma'am? It does not make any sense at all. When you justify such positions, you must think about it. All it is required is for him to come on camera and face Arnab Goswami and really apologize for what
I
he has
tell
done
you,
to the whole community.
Kumar,
He
I'll
does
tell
not
you
have the
this.
guts for it.
Kumar, this last week, we had the Republic Summit. I want to say this. I met two fantastic entrepreneurs. They're just 25, 26-year-old, Dushyant, you know. They run this space company called Spantric, and they are trying to build reusable rockets that go into space. And I feel so proud when I speak to a 26-year-old entrepreneur like that. They make me proud. People like Orry, RANVEER ALLAHABADIA, Samay, Raina, they disgust me. They disgust me. They are the worst that has happened to that generation. They do not ever and will never represent the spirit of this country. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Kishalai Jha from Kolkata. Kishalai Jha. Kishalai.
Arnab, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Arnab, good evening. How are you?
Very well, Kishalai. What do you think about this Orry character? What he's done at VAISHNO Devi?
This is not the Orry character. This is the, kind of anti-national activity.
Yeah.
And I don't know, people are calling the influencer.
Yeah.
Influencer always influence for the good things like you. You are influencer. Each day you take a topic, an agenda, where we get included. And how come people are defending them? Mr. Srivastava, आपके घर में क्या परिवार नहीं है, फैमिली नहीं है क्या?
पता नहीं कैसे करते हैं।
बच्चे नहीं है क्या इनके?
पता नहीं बूस्ट पार्टी कर रहे हैं, आप बताइए मुझे।
कौन सा पार्टी? जय माता दी हम लोग करते हैं।
आप मुझे बताइए कितनी वहां पे कितनी आप समझ लीजिए कितना धैर्य है वहां पे काटरा के लोगों का। ये आप कलकत्ता से फोन कर रहे हैं, ऐसे लोग कल दक्षिणेश्वर मंदिर के पास में भी बूस्ट पार्टी करने की कोशिश करेंगे, सब कुछ करेंगे, इनकी कोई रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है किसी के लिए।
जादवपुर को देखा है, जादवपुर को एक्सपोज किया है आपने
जी।
हम लोग तो वैसे सिटी ऑफ जॉय में नहीं है, हेड ऑफ द सिटी में है, ठीक है ना? तो दीस पीपल एवरी डे बिकम, हाउ कैन दे बिकम इन्फ्लुएंसर?
वही बात है।
हाउ कैन आप इनको इन्फ्लुएंसर कैसे बोल सकते हो सर?
जी।
वो होते हैं जो अच्छी चीजों को बताते हैं, नेशन के बारे में बताते हैं जी। यहाँ डिफेंड करते हैं कभी इनको
करोगे महाराज। You can't have a trial by media every time without the statement of the person coming.
सामान दोनों ही बिक चुका है।
आप चाहते क्या?
ईमान भी नहीं है आपका, सामान भी नहीं है।
You want that?
ऐसे लोगों को ना माइग्रेट कर देना चाहिए वैसी कंट्री में ना जहाँ आपको पसंद है रहना।
Anyway,
कहीं रहना पसंद है।
I'll take one more caller. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Are you seeing the sentiment, Dushyant? Are you seeing the sentiment? That means this is real people, the people of this country so upset with what's going on here, Dushyant. But this, you know,
Absolutely.
the majority has become too silent.
The masses will never support such acts, Arnab.
Yes,
Only senseless people will.
yes, absolutely. Motilal Khanna from Mumbai is my last caller on this debate. Mr. Khanna.
Can I speak?
Yes, sir, please you can. Yeah.
I have done work all over the world.
Ji.
Let Orry try and smoke a cigarette on any street openly during Ramadan in Saudi Arabia. Forget about liquor
Ji.
in VAISHNO Devi. Let him just smoke or chew gum on a street in Saudi Arabia during Ramadan. Let's see what happens to him. He'll be behind bars. Thank you.
Absolutely. Mr. Khanna, thank you very much. I think they wouldn't be speaking this language then. I'll have to close at this point. And the fact is that Orry should turn himself in, and all the 7 people who boozed with him in Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine should turn themselves in, and they should be arrested. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.